Welcome back to As I Play Dying. Blam!
Man, you just told me I was going to start, and you stole the start from me.
Yep. That was a power play, as we call it.
I feel...
You like that?
I feel belittled.
Yeah.
I think might have been the point.
You've been belitttled, sir. There was a lot of belittling there.
Oh, God. The comedy wavelength that you're on today is just...
Nostalgic, to put it kindly.
Sure, yeah.
Like the kind of comedy that would probably be delivered by a marionette.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a less funny Groening. How do you pronounce his name?
Groening?
Yeah.
Matt Groening?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this the Futurama and Simpsons guy?
Yeah.
You're right, Futurama has the weirdest, most almost unfunny sense of humor.
But it is funny.
But it's hilarious.
Yeah. I
love it.
don't know how to describe it. There's nothing that has, except maybe The Simpsons, which I haven't watched enough of to know.
Yeah.
But there's nothing I've really watched that has the same sense of humor that Futurama has.
I agree, and I have not watched all of The Simpsons. You know, like there's some really dedicated viewers out there, but I've seen it.
Right.
And it's less dedicatedly silly than Futurama is. Futurama is just like, everything is goofy as shit.
Well, they created a comedy backdrop for themselves where literally they could do anything.
Who, Futurama?
Futurama.
Yeah, because of the sci-fi setting, so yeah, anything goes.
And like I was saying off mic, is like there's not a whole lot of internal consistency with the universe, like, and the way things work in it. Mm-hmm. So they literally can just say, like, this is the way it works for this episode because it's funnier that way. And I think that is the type of kind of unhinged nature that's good for comedy sometimes. I think Rick and Morty has a lot of that, though I think Rick and Morty is a little more internally consistent.
Yeah, I think Futurama, it's very, what's the word, upfront and conscious of, like, that almost is its rule, that it's supposed to be zany and inconsistent.
Totally.
Because it's so, it doesn't hide that from you. It's not abashed at all, but the fact that it's totally loopy.
Totally. I love it, though.
And that really became its thing. Yeah, I love that show.
I've been...
it cracks me up.
I've been rewatching it, because for some reason I just never got around to watching the last season. Mm-hmm. So I went and I watched it, and it kind of ends in a way that makes you want to go back to the beginning and watch it all again.
Right.
Brief Futurama spoilers if you haven't seen it, but it's 3 years old at this point. So
right, yeah.
Come on.
What are you doing?
I know, don't be like me. Go watch it.
Double data!
Basically, you've seen the finale, right?
Yeah, I don't remember. Is that the one where the first thing that happens is they accidentally, like, shoot the professor out of their universe?
No.
Into, like, they accidentally, like, vaporize him?
Maybe.
But then there's this...
Okay, yeah, that is that episode, but no, that's not at the beginning. It's the professor creates that button that lets them go back in time 10 seconds.
Yeah, and then they accidentally misuse it or something.
They accidentally misuse it, and and so they freeze time, and Fry and Lilo live their whole lives in this frozen universe.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the professor comes back from whatever universe that he got sent off into.
Right, yeah, he shows back up again.
And he fixes it. He says, well, we can do this, but it's gonna set everything back to the very beginning.
Right, yeah, it makes this kind of circular dealio.
And so they say, well, how about it? You want to go around one more time? And then that's how it ends. And then the idea is, like, you can just restart the show, and that's also canonically the next thing that happens, because the very end of the universe is this reset switch that they created, which I actually kind of like. I think it's pretty cool.
I have ice missiles now.
I saw that. That was very impressive. I didn't know you had it, and I'm like, what just happened?
I had also forgotten.
So yeah, I watched that, and I said, I'm going to go back and rewatch Futurama, and it's been enjoyable. I just got to when they went to Comedy Central, and this is more of a case in point about the type of humor that Futurama has. Mm-hmm. They go through that wormhole at the end of Into the Wild Green Yonder, and that's where it ends. And then it starts again with them coming out the other side. And they're like, oh, no, that's just basically like the Panama Canal in space. and then someone's like, oh, that's pretty funny. It's like, oh, yeah, you could say it's a Comedy Central channel.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And we're on it.
And we're on it.
And I'm like,
good news, everyone.
I'm like, that joke doesn't work at all, but it's hilarious. So I guess it does work, but it shouldn't work. That's the frustration with it, I think.
Right. The frustration, like you resent that. Oh, hello.
Is that joke shouldn't be funny, but they just made it funny.
It is a very almost dad-like kind of humor.
Yeah. It's a great show.
That I love.
I love Futurama. For Zap Brannigan.
Well, of course. Who else could you possibly love?
Can you go in that room above you?
Perhaps I can. Kiff, chart a course to the room above me. Oh no, I can't, because that big gyrating thing in there is power bomb only.
Okay.
Just ran out of breath on that sentence.
That happens to me sometimes.
Whew, do you ever get in over your head with speaking?
Do you ever get worried when that happens to you? Like, oh, god damn it, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, maybe I have no circulatory ooh.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh. As my old science teacher would say.
Just uh-oh?
Uh-oh. Mr. Johnson.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. See? I was gushing to you earlier about how cool and atmospheric this game is.
Well, this is...
Manta rays!
I was just going to bring up that it's like there was no sort of indication that you need to go back this way. Mm-hmm. It's just very exploratory, which is also...
Well, it said go back to navigation room.
Oh, okay,
so it does direct you back this way. But it doesn't say go back to navigation room and expect a big shadowy monster to harry you on the way back.
Gotcha, yeah. Never mind then. It just seemed to me like... You know, if you were Samus, right, you'd just be experiencing all this the same way the game's making you experience it, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's,
oh, wait, is this a... power bombs. Yep.
That's a good way to make a game, especially...
Oh, shit, that doesn't look good.
Is that the sax?
I don't know, it's saying something, but we don't have the volume up loud. It's like, emergency, and I think that other thing that we just saw got out. Let me just grab some more penises here.
What other thing?
That's the big shadow that was running around there.
Oh, okay.
So let's see here.
I thought the implication was that it got out because there was a shadow that was running around.
Yes and no. I'm not sure if that was its containment area or if that was it being out.
Right.
But we're about to find out.
I'm excited.
Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam.
What is emergency in Sector 3. We're having the meltdown thing, yeah.
Main boiler's cooling unit is malfunctioning.
The main boiler's cooling unit is malfunctioning. It wants to be free of this pain. We have about 6 minutes. Hurry to Sector 3. And access the control room to the side of the main boiler room.
This is not quite deep enough to...
Most of the systems in PYR are down because of this.
It's a little better.
He has a goofier kind of low voice. Well, not goofy, but yeah, it's not something I could do. I really like Adam Driver, though. Yeah. He's great. Do you watch Girls?
No, I haven't seen it.
I'm not necessarily... I think it's a good show.
I've heard it's good.
I think it's frustrating because all of the girls in there, as far as... I haven't seen all of it, but...
Right.
It's one of those shows where they're bad people.
Right.
And they're supposed to be, and you're supposed to be like, ugh.
Right.
At least I think it is.
Yeah.
And I find that exhausting.
I've heard that...
But Adam Driver's so good in it, even though the first time his character shows up, he is a shitbag.
Right.
But then you learn more about him and he becomes a better person. He's just really good in it.
I've heard both things about Girls, which is interesting to me. That it is supposed to be about bad people, and also there are people that think that it is like they're unaware of the implications of the characters that they've created in that show, and I really don't know which one is true because I haven't seen it.
You think people think that the creators are unaware, you mean? Like it wasn't intentional?
Yeah, like that there are some people that think they were trying to portray some sort of, average person, and they're just
they accidentally created these total assholes.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this is what average people are like, right? I don't know.
Right, I see.
I haven't seen it, so I can't really speak to it.
Damn it! Eat it, lizard face.
And I
said eat it!
I don't know enough about Lena Dunham to have any strong opinions either, so...
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know.
I just like Adam Driver.
I guess she's the voice of our generation, though, so...
I've heard that. Because we're all entitled or something like that.
God, we've been over that a million times. Yes, we have. So.
Pew, 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 pew. Only 5 minutes left!
Nice! Oh.
Die, bird things!
Is it at all... Are you at all in danger of not reaching it in time?
I don't think so.
God damn. I'm on fire!
There we go. Wait a minute. Am I going the right? Okay.
What's to the right? That looks like a...
No time!
No, it's a solar ring.
There's no time!
Do you have a suit that can deal with fire?
Yes. Okay. As you'll note, I am not currently taking damage.
I noticed that. I was just asking.
I'm taking damage from this bird lava thing, but other than that...
Bird lava.
Ah!
Does it come out of the cloaca?
Oh, gross.
It's kind of a one-size-fits-all kind of hole.
Yeah. Urine, semen, lava. Anything you want expelled from the body, the cloaca's got it.
I wish that I'd used a different phrasing on that. than a one-size-fits-all hole.
Yep, they're like latex gloves. Die.
Oh, I was gonna say, can those die, or do they just freeze?
They can die.
And become platforms.
Anything can die.
I guess so. Even us?
Well, no. Okay, not anything. I can't die.
Really?
I'm immortal.
I always knew that about you.
Yeah. Is that why we're friends?
Yeah.
My immortality.
I wanted an immortal on my side.
Yeah, you did, buddy. Let me tell you.
Like, are you like a Greek immortal?
No. I'm one of the other ones that's kind of... It appears that I can die, but I'm actually just constantly reborn.
Interesting. That's less
in
interesting
other guys. Well, fuck you.
Yeah, well.
We'll see if you think the same thing 5,000 years from now!